The United States was thrust into war by the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. The next day, Japanese airstrikes were launched against American bases in the Philippines. By the end of December, General MacArthur was forced to evacuate the Philippine capital of Manila as our defenses gave way to the invading Japanese forces. After months of stubborn resistance, the outnumbered and unsupplied American troops were forced to surrender. The Japanese then marched them 65 miles in the blazing sun without rest or provisions to prison camps. General MacArthur is searching for a group of soldiers who can counter the bloodthirsty Japanese troops, experts at sabotage, explosives, communications, and combat. We are just what he needs. I am United States Marine Colonel James Barringer. I've been ordered to put together an experimental unit. Your unit. 12 non-traditional soldiers, men who have no respect for their superiors or the armed forces, but who have a natural ability to kill. Now, it's time we took the fight to the Japanese. You're to be known as the Deadly Dozen. The 2nd Marine Division has received sealed orders. Begin landing troops on Tarawa in the Gilbert Islands. We need the Japanese air base there to threaten the enemy Navy at Truk. Our task force shelled them for hours. Then the first wave of Marines began the landing. From that moment on, everything went wrong. Our landing craft got caught up in the reefs and never made it to shore. We dropped the Marines off 300 yards from the beaches into water up to their heads. They were cut to pieces instantly in a deadly crossfire. The tide is rising and we can get you over the reefs to the beach. But move carefully. The island is crawling with Japanese. Okinawa fell to Allied forces towards the end of June. Over 100,000 Japanese soldiers were killed in the fighting, many buried in the underground tunnels and caves they had constructed to defend the island. Plans to invade Japan were scheduled for November, with heavy American casualties expected. However, there was a second option to end the war, and President Truman decided to use it. On August 6, 1945, an American secret weapon, the atomic bomb, was dropped on the Japanese city of Hiroshima. 3 days later, a second bomb was dropped on Nagasaki. Smoke and debris rose 50,000 feet and could be seen for over 170 miles. Japan surrendered unconditionally to the Allies, ending the largest war in the history of the world. The men you lost on the beaches and in the jungles are the heroes in this war. Your unit's success and courage will not be forgotten. You have preserved the stars and stripes in the South Pacific and in Asia. America salutes you.